because it's a
Yeah,
lot going on.
okay. Well, that's understandable, but I would just think especially you're gonna need some Jesus to get to run 12 hours. I'm telling you,
Right.
I need just a
Yeah,
little more.
Jesus.
And I'm running 12 miles. I'm gonna need more than a
more
little.
than
12
Jesus.
hours. I'm gonna need more than
And we'll
just a
be
little.
praying with us, praying before we do one step,
Yeah,
one
that's a lot.
walk.
You
But
got
Reverend McCain, I was just going to add that the three of us go to the same church, but we didn't know each other. And I think our relationship has deepened through Black Girls Run because we all went. I didn't know Jani went to a church until one day I was working out at church, and she came down and she was working out, and then I already knew Sabrina, but I didn't know Sabrina until I started looking at Black Girls Run. I'm like, this girl runs a lot. And I didn't know that about her until I joined Black Girls Run.
I can't remember seeing a picture lately of Sabrina not running.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
And what's that church you go to, girl?
We attend Salem Baptist Church of Chicago.
But the Reverend James T. Meeks as the pastor.
The greatest church. in the
That's
world.
all right, girl. Everybody should think that their church is the greatest church in the world.
Right. Greatest.
What you got over there for us, baby?
Well, I'm about to shoot them this LST letter, which
Okay.
is our Let's Stay Together relationship letter. This is what came in over Facebook. Dear LST, Black Girls Run is the newest craze to getting healthy, but I don't know the first thing about running in anyone's race or marathon. I was happy and shocked to see so many African American women on your website, and it made me interested to want to join, but I am overweight. Not proud of it, but it is what it is right now. Is this something that I should even consider trying? Yours truly, ready to make a move.
Yes. In one word, yes, you should absolutely consider it. I would suggest prior to starting any health initiative, particularly running, that you check with your physician and, make sure you're okay and you're physically ready to come out. But once you get that sign off, come out and join us. We will walk with you, encourage you every step of the way, and literally take it 1 mile at a time. Don't feel pressure to go fast. Just come out, and the encouragement you receive will have you wanting to come back more and more. It's really a beautiful thing. Relationships that you build on the path is what we call it when you're out running on the streets. So come out and join us. Give it a try.
I really like that. Miss Sabrina, what you have to say for ready to make a move?
Oh my goodness. If you need to join Black Girls Run just so you can see the testimony, the pictures that people post. Like even Jani has not mentioned it, but she has some amazing pictures of how much weight even she lost. And when you see the pictures, the before and after pictures, then you realize that, wow, okay, yeah, I have a before. Now let me work to get my after. But yeah, we post pictures of before and after. We talk about people put testimonies about how they used to be on high blood pressure pills, went to the doctor today, and oh my goodness, they took me off. So yeah, if you join, you will be able to see all of that. But clearly, you can join and inbox me, and yep, I'll walk with you.
Okay.
I'll get you started.
What's her name? The one who wrote the letter?
Ready to make a move?
Okay, ready to make a move. This is Felicia. Okay, when I started, I was overweight, and I'm still overweight. Okay, according to the doctors, I'm still overweight. But yes, you can do it, but you have to start. You have to start, and it's harder to do it when you're by yourself. But it's easier to do it when you have a group of people where you can get up at any time of the day, any day of the week, and there's a group of people out there running. So you have to get up and you have to do it. And you can do it, just like many of us do it. Are you going to like it? No. But you don't like being overweight either. And that's what helped me. When I started this, I always wore an extra large shirt. And recently I put on a large shirt, and I had room in the large shirt. And I was like, my goal is to get into the medium shirt. So do I want to get up at 5 and go running? No, because I want to sleep in my bed. That's real, okay? I want to stay in my bed. But I don't want to stay overweight, because if you stay overweight, there are so many other health challenges to go along with it. So, yes, you can do it, because I did it. So if I can do it, you can do it. I never thought I could do a 5K, and that's, I was like 3.1. I don't do that. I do 50-yard dashes. I did the most I ran in high school was 200 millimeter. So I was like, I can't do 3.1, but I've done it. So if I could do it, you could do it.
Well, ready to make a move. You got some great, encouraging women and they encouraging me too. Yeah, hand shout, clap, clap to them. They are encouraging you to get out there and get fit, no matter your size. And I've been told, someone very close to me said, "Oh, girl, you little." I'm like, we know how to hide weight. And like you said, it help you get off the high blood pressure pills, bring the hypertension down. The diabetes will that help you with the diabetes? Because once you have diabetes, that doesn't go away right.
Oh no, it could go away. Sometimes it's
Girl,
because
get
of,
up and run.
Yeah, of the weight. Yeah, you can.
And,
Wow.
and as far as a man, I'm not gonna be able to talk on the perspective of a woman, but perspective of being overweight, I just say don't allow that to be something that defeats you. The Bible says we can do all things in Christ that strengthens us. So we have to understand that you can do it. You've got a support group here. You've got some people here that want to work with you. And so even when you're feeling down, you've got somebody that you can call that will help you through it. Don't allow the negatives to outweigh the positives of what you're doing. I used to always tell my son, turn your negatives into positives. And, strive. Sabrina, again, started at 47 years old. Awesome. That in itself should be a positive that can get you to move, further into what you want to do. So, why should you do it? Can you do it? Yes, you can. Don't sit there and just say, no, I can't. Be a yes, I can person. Yes, I can. Yes, you can. The step number one is yes, I can. I can call for help. Yes, I can do that. That's step number one. Yes, I can. They can talk to you about what you're going through and help you through the process. Yes, you can. You can walk a block or two with someone who wants to be there for you and will walk that block with you. Yes, you can. You can run the next block. Yes, you can. You can run the next mile. Yes, you can. You can be just like Iron Woman over there who ran 12 hours straight. She didn't start off of there. She started off on the couch, didn't think she could do it too. And so did baby girl over there. She the testimonies of losing weight. Me and my girl over here, Felicia, we both used to be runners. Speed runners. So 3 point something miles was not even in our vocabulary. No. We sprinted and finished it. But you can start off. So before you give up, say, yes, I can to the first step. I can make a call. And from that point, you'll have people encouraging you to make you go further and further and further. And the great thing about it, what I'm hearing, is that they won't push you. They'll push with you. Yeah. And so remember that. So thank you very much for sending that letter out. Men could talk about running too. What's that guy's name? Something little Lyle. Terrence. I'm waiting for you, Terrence. My phone ain't rung yet. My phone ain't rung yet, Terrence. Go ahead.
But I just wanted to add something else that I just find amazing about Black Girls Run. Is like for our team for the marathon relay. On my team, the ladies are more over 50. And they can run circles around me. And they're encouraged, like, come on, girl, you can do it. I'm like, how old are you?
Right.
They're like, I'm 57 years old. I'm like, really? And you ran how many miles? I ran 6.6 miles. I went 20. I did 25. I did 30. So I'm like, there's no excuse. Yeah. There's no excuse when majority of the ladies that are there are in their 50s and they're like, you can do it. Yes, you can. So I'm like, okay, if they can do it, then I can do it. I don't have any excuse.
Yeah.
You know what I should say? Do you guys have a trial run with this? Before you really want to join it, you just come out there one time just to test it out?
To run?
No. Oh, okay. Well, I'm out then. I was going to test it out. I was going to say, okay, next year's the Big 5-0. I want to run one time, but I want to test it out and see if I can do it.
What do you mean a test?
How do you test running without running?
Do it.
Man, look, Sabrina does. She said, "Now."
She's like, I want to test run.
Once you're there, you're gonna do it, right?
Oh, no,
I'm gonna be really bothered.
When is your birthday?
March 12th.
March
Okay,
12th.
Okay, we're gonna find a race for
12th,
you in March.
Yes.
Y'all don't run in the snow, do you?
Yes. We run you have to run in the winter.
The hot chocolate run. Oh my God. The hot
chocolate
chocolate run was so much fun. It was so much fun.
Yes, that's in November, right?
Yeah, that's the last. Isn't that the last one? No, it's one in December.
But
too.
you have. Okay.
You said last one. Wait a minute. This stops. sometime?
Not really.
No,
'Cause it was one in
because-
December.
When they say the
January.
last one, they mean the last one that they've done, not the last one.
Right, because they have the Polar Dash.
Oh yeah, that's in
And
January
it's in
at Soldier Field,
January.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, see, I
Yes.
always wonder because it's so cold and you
You don't
bundle-
feel it. You don't
Okay,
feel
but
it.
you do not feel it.
No, you
end
don't.
up. It's better. I enjoy running in the winter more than the summer. You can only take off so many clothes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you can put on a lot of clothes,
And
a
then-
lot of clothes in the winter, and as you're running,
Look who
you
woke
can
up
take
over
them off. Tracy is like, what?
Right.
You can only take so much off. When I was running over the weekend, it was like with the heat index, it was 100. What else could I couldn't take anything off. You're just hot. It's burning up. And there's nothing that you can do. But in the winter, when you're training, especially when you're training for a marathon, when I was training for a marathon in February, you have to train all winter long. But you put your clothes on, and as you get hot, you can take them off. You could start unlayering, wrap it around you.
Look
and
at
keep it
Brenda's
going.
I'm sorry.
But yes,
I'm like,
and when you run, your body temperature goes up about 15 degrees or so.
I'm going to tell you that if you get her out there to run,
You be good.
your new name is going to be Jesus Assistant.
Well, then, you know what? Give me that name because, I'm going to get her out there to run.
But let me.
and
I'm
you gonna
in
be
South
mad.
No, I'm not gonna
I'm
be
like,
mad
you
that
in
you
South
running.
Island too.
And you're
so-
close.
Yeah. But let me talk. You talked about something that we haven't touched on just yet. Is about the the conditioning for it, getting prepared for it. Talk a little bit about someone knowing the process that they have to do to get prepared for it, because you don't want somebody who never ran at all trying to do a 3.5 run. How do you go through the conditioning for that?
The Couch to 5K is, I believe, a 9-week program, and you train for those 9 weeks, and it's for people like you, Brenda, who right now you're not moving, you're on the couch, and it will get you off the couch, and by the time you finish, you're able to run a 5K, 3.1. And all of our races, like when I trained for my 12-hour run, I actually did a training program for a 50-miler, which my goal was to run 50. I ended up doing 40.8, but it was a 20-week training. I had been training since February to get to that point to be able to do my run. When you do a marathon, there's, 12 weeks? No. 20 weeks. 20 weeks of training for a marathon. So there's, you have to train. You should not, it's not healthy, or you can get injured if you just go out there and try to just up and run a marathon, or even a 5.1, even a 5K if you haven't been training.
Like Jani said,
Baby
check
girl,
with your
I'm
doctor.
going to let you talk,
I
baby
know.
girl.
No, I thought it
She's
said
like,
Well, we also have a group. We have a program within Black Girls Run, the Walk Before You Run program, where we have women who have not had experience running, and they meet weekly with the Black Girls Run group leader, and do each week they build up until the point where they're ready to run a 5K over several weeks. And when they're done, they receive a certificate. It's like, it's a graduation, if you will.
yeah.
So we really promote that.
Hey, well, we're going to go to a commercial break. And when I come back, I want you all to talk about the telltale signs or the cautionary signs that you need to look for when you're running, when you know you should stop, so you can have, to let people know if this is happening to you, do this and that, so they can have some kind of idea. Because a lot of people are going to say, I need to run with them. I'm going to run by myself. Well, the good thing about running with somebody is somebody can look at you. It's like, girl, you may need to stop right now, because you need to have that person out there. Hey, you've been listening to the Let's Stay Together show with Reverend Rick McCain, along with my baby, my girl, my boo, author Brenda McCain. We'll be right back after these breaks.
Good evening. The Let's Stay Together show presents Point of View by Donna Turner.
Have you ever questioned if God is real? We all have those moments when we feel so bad we question God's very existence. I was in my 20s, the decade of discontent. My life was like the theme song to Friends. My job was a joke, I was broke, and my love life was DOA. That led me to thinking that maybe there is no God. Maybe we're all just wasting time going to church and praying because nobody's up there. So I was in a bad mood one Saturday morning, and I told the Lord that I needed proof. I need a sign. I want to see a red bird and a rainbow. I think I asked for those because I had only seen a red bird once or twice, and rainbow sightings were rare. Later, I was at my aunt